3 centuries ago, people arrived in a new world full of hope and destiny to live a better life, leaving behind the past for the search of something new and more pure. Overwhelmed by nature's uniqueness and truthfulness, they decided to live together in mutual respect and recognition. American identity was founded on a transcendentalist vision, a bond between humans and nature which brought about disengagement from Europe. The lover of nature is he whose inward and outward senses are still truly adjusted to each other. Ralph Waldo Emerson.
However, this pristine notion got lost over the course of economic development. The pursuit of material wealth came along with an abundance of opportunities. The resources bestowed on us by nature are at present exploited in an unsustainable manner. We're taking more than we're giving, evoking an imbalance between nature and man, followed by a breach of the sacred bond. Man took over and nature retreated. This imbalance dominates the present and threatens our future, leaving behind destruction and desolation. We believe that conscious change starts at the individual level. For it matters not how small the beginning may seem, what is once well done is done forever. Henry David Thoreau.
When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary
to prevent dangerous interference with the climate and therewith advance the living standard of present and future generations, our nation should not shun the possibility to contribute with all its human, social, and financial capital. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that Congress should declare the causes which impel it to pursue such a path.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, regardless of where and when they are born, that they should be endowed by responsible citizens of the currently existing world with certain unalienable rights, that among these are a life that is not curtailed by excessive consumption, the liberty to determine one's own lifestyle, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, drastic action has to be taken immediately, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and health. It may require the individual to sacrifice in the form of inconveniences and to overcome obstacles on the path to a greener lifestyle. It may require businesses to adjust their perspective and invest in long-term goals. It may require national and local governments to concentrate their power on the single most important issue that affects all of us. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that habits and traditions long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations of the environment in the form of industrialization, to serve the extravagance of the present, evinces that our freedom is obtained at the expense of the future, it is our right, it is our duty to throw off such habits and traditions and to provide new guards for everyone's future security. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. The scientific community found out and reached overwhelming consensus that climate change is occurring due to anthropogenic factors that have increased the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere, resulting in escalating temperatures, rising sea levels, melting of snow and ice, change in precipitation patterns, droughts, and tropical cyclones. Congress must admit that in every stage of international negotiation in the past, including most prominently Kyoto and Copenhagen, we were petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. The international community's repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury on our part.
We therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good American people solemnly publish and declare that we will from now on encourage sustainable efforts on all levels, commit our nation to reduce greenhouse gases by 50% in the next 20 years based on 2005 levels, and assist every disadvantaged group or country in adapting to the revolutionizing changes brought about by our former reckless behavior. In acknowledging the need to align our present with past and future beliefs of the dependence on and beauty of nature, the American government shall have full power to levy taxes, conclude climate agreements, contract businesses with incentives, establish a cap-and-trade system, and to do all other acts and things which help to advance the cause. Deviations will result in the prosecution and condemnation of the delinquents. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to present and future generations our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred re-established honor.